and you go underwater, you swim underneath, like, it could be like 6 foot, 5 foot, I don't know. And you put your arm in a hole and you let a catfish just wrangle it, and then you wrestle a catfish and you pull it up, and then you just look like a total BA. And here we are back at YWLS with Kendall Jones.
And I keep winning my truck.
Yeah, one of my favorite people in the entire world.
Yeah, she's
I'm
amazing.
Honored.
Yes. Oh, see, and I got to hang out with Kendall 2 weekends in a row. So,
yeah,
because we were at NRA
not fair.
last
I missed
weekend.
NRA. I know. Why didn't you come?
Kids. But then I went to a business conference and I just missed it. You know.
I'll let it slide.
I know.
But me and Emily had fun walking.
I know. I watched your videos. I kept up with all of it. I felt, I had FOMO.
You kind of lived through us.
I did. I lived vicariously.
I learned some things about the outdoors world.
Like what?
I learned about noodling.
I had
which
my
I had
friends
one
there.
idea of when we were talking about it, and then I can tell you afterwards, after I got home and actually saw what it was.
Isn't it just catching a big fish with
so
your
she
hand?
had her, so she had her friends.
So Hannah and Jeff Barron were there, and we all went to dinner one night. Emily was there with us, and of course noodling got brought up. And so we were talking about noodling because they've been trying to convince me to go for like 4 years. And
zero desire.
Yeah, I'm like still teetering, but I think like I'm almost there. Like if they get me there, I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, so explain what noodling is.
So basically, I've never done it, so I don't know like all the details, but I think I know what it is. They are like go like on the river or lakes, and catfish have like holes in there, and you go underwater, you swim underneath, like it could be like 6 foot, 5 foot, I don't know, and no goggles or anything.
No, see, and that's
and
what
you
I
put
did.
your arm in a hole, and you let a catfish just wrangle it, and then you wrestle a catfish and you pull it up, and then you just look like a total BA.
So like
no part of that sounds...
We're talking about at this dinner, and then like I'm like, wait, you don't have any? I'm talking to like Jeff and Hannah, and they're like, no, they just like grab onto your arm, and they're like, if you want to know how it feels, go to your car, put your arm in the door, and just slam it a bunch of times. And I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. And then Jeff pulls out his phone. He's like, this is what my arm looks like. And it's like a ring of like
Why, do they have
cut up
teeth?
Skin. It's like really bloody. And
Did
I was
they
like,
bite you?
Yeah, you're putting your hand in its
mouth.
But they have teeth?
I don't know if it's like teeth.
But whatever it is, it's like bruising that.
I know like bass have like
ridges.
Rough,
ridges.
Okay. So I'm sure if it's twirling around your
because
arm,
it twirls like around your arm.
But what is
compelling
this fish to bite your arm?
So
because you basically stuck your arm down its mouth.
It's
so
kind
mad
of
at
like
you.
if someone came into your house unwanted and you'd shoot them.
Oh,
they
that's
bite you.
biting you.
Yeah.
Okay, this is making more sense
So those
now.
are blue cat that you're talking about slamming the door.
Okay.
Apparently they're more aggressive than
I didn't even
the other
know that.
ones. I'm not like that.
I mean, you were very adventurous, Kendall, and like you invited us to go bow fishing the other
and
weekend.
None of them are coming. Or these two are.
I will eventually. Like what I want to do is I want us to do the same hunt that I did in California. I want to go horseback hunting. Do you have horses on your land?
I do, but I'm allergic.
I am too. I had to take Benadryl all day. And
how did you not go to sleep?
I don't know. I was so excited to be like horseback
out.
huntings, but like we rode horses all day. And I attribute this to you because I had zero desire to go hunting ever. But I started thinking about it after our episode with you. I was like, maybe like what could I like actually shoot? Like a hog. Or like those are gross. You know, like I can go hog hunting or whatever, but I want to get the whole girl gang together and like let's go.
Wait, so you loved it?
I loved the experience. It wasn't just like the hunt, like the shooting of the animal. It was the entire experience. It was the sitting around the fire at the end of the day and, drinking delicious tequila, and it was just like
and just telling campfire stories, and then waking up. Like, did y'all wake up early and go out? And
crack
did you?
of dawn, like, and it was like 30. It was 30 degrees outside, and this morning,
cool.
and so it was everything.
But did you get to hear wildlife come to life?
Yes.
I think that's like one of my most favorite things about waking up, because I hate waking up early. But if I wake up early to go hunting, I think that's the coolest thing is like you literally hear the nocturnal animals go to sleep, and then you get to hear the birds and the rest of wildlife and literally the world, like cars and stuff, you hear them like come to life. So I think it's the coolest thing.
It is. It's like that whole experience wrapped together. I was like, I got to go do this again. And I want to do it. I want all my friends to come and experience it.
Were you in like the middle of nowhere? Did you get to see all the stars at night?
Yeah. So we were literally in a cowboy ranch. Like they set up the white wall tent as a dude ranch up in the middle of it was on a 77,000 acre ranch up in the mountains in California. So there is nothing obstructing your view.
I've never done that. So.
It was. See, I'm like, we can go recreate it on your land, and I'll help you put it. I don't know how to build a white wall tent, but we were glamping out there. But
let's just go back to California.
I know, it was just an incredible experience. So
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It was a lot of fun. So, and I think I even called you beforehand. I was like, I don't know what to wear. I don't know what gun I can take legally into California.
But we got that figured out. So what did it come down to?
So,
did you borrow? Did you take?
They ended up having firearm options there. Okay. And so I went with the Henry Arms over under like lever action. I forget what caliber. Is it 350? No, 357's a handgun round, right?
Don't get me lying.
I don't know. I don't know. It was a rifle and it was.
It worked.
Like, it was like I was like, if I'm doing this cowboy experience, I gotta have the cowboy. I gotta have the John Wayne gun.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Give me that one.
That's one thing that is so hard about like guns, and I just want to tell the audience because I think it can be so overwhelming. Calibers, there's so many numbers. There's so many brands. They all have so many different numbers. It's so confusing. Mm-hmm. So like,
you're not alone when you're wondering, not alone. Like, what is all this?
Nope. And don't even get me started on shotgun.
Yeah.
My dad tries to explain like the load and the spread and the weight of the pellets, and I'm just like, I have
and you have to have different ones to go and hunt different animals, but you also need different ones to shoot like clays.
But then if you just put a choke on it, well, that and then
makes
there's
different
smaller.
Chokes that have different patterns.
I'm just like,
it is so confusing.
It's so confusing.
Can someone just give me one that's like
middle of the load?
Tell me what to go.
And then I'll be ready to go.
Yeah. So last time we talked to you, you were on a little self journey.
I think I still am.
Well, I mean,
aren't we all technically?
You are like the long gun queen. I mean, you've been hunting and shooting rifles and shotguns since forever. You were how old?
Little,
2,
right?
3 years old.
Well, like I started going out, but I grew up with my dad. Like he has pictures of me in camo at like a baby. So
I freaking love it.
And you're still on brand today. Still got your camo joggers with your spiky shoes. I wish you could all see her shoes. Yeah. They're amazing.
You can.
But
there we go.
There you go. So you were on this journey. I believe you were wanting to get more into handguns.
Yes.
Getting your concealed carry permit might have been on the table. Whatever happened with that? Did you end up doing the course? What'd you do?
So we're still figuring that out with the whole like concealed carry journey, because I do want to do it, and I'm still like in the works of getting. I know people are like, just go to a class and get it, but I want to document my journey of getting my concealed carry license and kind of be able to tell that story, so other women who are doing it for the first time can kind of like follow along and maybe eventually do it with me.
Yeah.
But I am making it a goal to have it done by the end of the year.
Well, I love that, because even though we're constitutional carry, you still want to go through the course and 100%. The training.
And that's what I said to you before we like started filming. Is you said something about it. I was like, we're constitutional carry, but I don't even trust myself like with that at all times. Like I don't know all of the laws,
right?
And I think that correct me if I'm wrong, but if you have your concealed carry license, you are more protected if a situation was to arise.
I don't know that 100%, but I have heard.
You mean like legally?
Yeah,
like,
you're looked upon more favorably. Is my understanding. No one quote me on that, but that is what I've heard and read. Like when I was doing this research on the whole constitutional carry, but having your LTC, I guess, deems you as a.
That might depend on the judge and the jury and all that kind of stuff.
That's just
anyways,
something
I would think you're held to a higher standard because you went through all of the training. And
That
because
makes
you
sense.
were supposed to. But
I mean,
again, we don't know. Don't
But
take that. We're not attorneys here.
But yeah, I know. What I love about that is, and we've mentioned this before, is that you want to take the LTC class, which I think is so important that everyone, even if you are constitutional carry, that you do take that class, because that's where you're getting your state laws, you're getting the rules and regulations taught to you. Because let's face it, I know that we all are very responsible gun owners, but when left to have to go decipher your state laws on your own, how many of us are actually going to sit there and sift through the hundreds of internet pages that possibly have this information when you can just take the class and you can have it like right there
and you can ask questions,
right?
Yeah, you can ask questions, and that's me. I'm someone who's like an in-person person.
Yeah.
Like, I like to ask questions. I like to learn by doing and actually have that experience. So, and I just want to like learn more about it. I don't think you can ever like stop learning and get
not in this lifestyle.
Exactly, and like. You can always be fed information over and over again.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, even if it's the same, like you need to be able to hear it and learn from it, and then it'll get ingrained into you.
Yeah, for sure. So have you made any kind of decisions on what firearm you will carry when you do start to carry?
I haven't, but we did do that. We did that episode on my YouTube channel where we talked about different ones. But I'm wanting to actually go into a gun range and actually test them all out and see what will fit best for me. Right now, I still have my 9mm 43.
The Glock 43.
Yeah, the Glock 43. Tiffany blue. Wait, did I ever tell you about the story about that gun?
No.
Like, it's really special to me because for those of y'all that don't know, my dad passed away in January 2016. And like a month or two later, that gun came in. And I didn't know. And that was like his last gift to me. It was for Christmas.
Wow.
And he died in January, and it didn't come in until like February or March. And they were like, he got this for you for Christmas.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, so that just gave me chills. Yeah. Wow. That's very
it's
special.
A very special gun. But I'm obviously going to check out more because I think I was actually at NRA and I was checking out like the Kimber handguns and like just holding them and seeing what was best fit for me. And we even mentioned this in that video. Like I like held the tiny one.
Was it the Ruger LCP, baby?
I don't know. It's just like a really tiny pistol. And I'm like, this would be hard to shoot. I feel like
it is hard, and it's really hard to get a grip. I carry that one when I go running simply because it weighs nothing, but getting an actual like good grip on that firearm is hard because it is so small. So I don't actually recommend like carrying that one all the time unless you're running. I mean, like unless you're running,
for like that example, especially if someone grabbed you from behind, like you could just like pull it out real quick.
It's like a pocket pistol, you know? So that's, like something close range that, because there's no sights on it. There's no like, it's got to be really close to you. And
it's self-defense.
Like you're not shooting, you're not taking a shot at 50 yards, you know? Like nothing like that. So well, you got some good like things coming down the pipe. What's next for you? Like catch us up. Like what are you doing now?
So I mean, I still hunt. That's like my full-time thing is in the outdoor industry, but I'm really working to get more kids involved in the outdoors. I launched a campaign last fall. It's called Pass It On, and I do like giveaways and different ways to get kids involved and actually give away hunts for them to come and hunt with me. So
I want Samuel and Eleanor to come hunt with you. I do.
That would be amazing.
How old is Samuel now? 2?
Only 2.
Hey,
but
I can take him in the blind. You can never start him too early.
He would be really loud and run around.
You just have to get him outdoors.
Yeah.
But the whole idea behind my campaign is just to pass our traditions on to the next generation. Whether it be, like, it doesn't have to be hunting, just like getting outdoors, going fishing, going shooting, hiking, camping.
Restoring that love of adventure.
And like, if you get outdoors, I don't think that anyone can deny that there's a God because it's incredible. So just getting outdoors, and it's so therapeutic too. Like I have caught myself lately, like with the way the world is right now, it can be really easy to get overwhelmed and stressed. And like there's days where I'm like, you know what? I'm done today. I'm going outside and going fishing before like I lose it.
Yeah.
Because and I go out there and it just takes all my worries away.
I can tell you that was actually one of my favorite parts of the hunt. Sometimes was just sitting on the side of the mountain, looking out over the grove. The sun's rising. It's perfect weather. And it's just silent.
Yeah.
And then you hear the turkeys. And then you like, and you're just thinking, and you're just you and nature. And, you know, I don't have to be anywhere right this second. I'm just going to take, like, when do I ever just take time to unplug and recharge? Like, nature fuels my soul and it just recharges me like nothing else can. And I think I was exactly what you're saying is like, it was the realization of like, I want my kids to, I need to get my kids out here and experience this at some point, you know?
Oh, for sure. And I think I take it for granted so much because like that is what I do. But I honestly don't, I couldn't stay inside all the time.
Right.
Like,
I couldn't.
I have a swing bed on my back porch and like I work in my office or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? I can't like stay. I have to go.
What's a swing bed?
It's like
a bed on a swing?
Yeah.
Literally a bed on a swing?
A bed on a swing.
Literally a bed on a swing.
Interesting.
And so I'll go out there and just work. Like just being outside, getting fresh air.
So what would you say? What would be like your tip that you would give parents to get their kids into hunting or learning about it? How would they start? What's a good place for them to start?
I mean, honestly, with the way the world is right now, get them to start watching videos. They're already doing it on YouTube and all of that. Get them start teaching them about it. Start showing them like if it's a little. I've had dads come up to me all the time and they're like, I showed my daughter your videos. I showed my daughter your pictures because I was a cheerleader in college, which you both know. But for those that don't, like I am probably like not the stereotypical hunter at all. I was like the girliest girl, cheerleader,
she is not
player.
your average
gun girl.
Not your average gun girl or hunter. So
or hunter girl.
They're like, and so the dads show their daughters this and they're like, I want to do that. And so they started hunting and they'll show me pictures like she had a cheerleading competition this day and then went out hunting the next morning. And so it's really awesome.
Cool.
But just getting them like acquainted with it and getting them intrigued and wanting to do it.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, fishing at local ponds, that's free, you know, like go to parks or whatever and state parks. And then there's also organizations out there that, like have opportunities for kids to get outdoors. And that's one thing that I really need to focus on is because I do get this question a lot. How do I get involved into the outdoors? And it's hard if you don't, or how do I get involved in hunting more specifically? Yeah. Because if you don't know anyone, it's hard.
Yeah.
And
I knew my dad was a hunter. You're a hunter, and it still was overwhelming.
And I will say, like for myself, like I've hunted all over, but there's still specific types of hunts that I have never done. Like Western hunting is like, I've been on 1, 2 of those types of hunts. It's still like foreign to me. And if I didn't have anyone to teach me to go out with, to go and do it, I probably wouldn't do it. Yeah. And that's why I haven't been on so many of them. Sure. I want to. It's just, I don't know where to start at times. And so finding someone and just asking them, or there's outfitters out there. You can get on, I mean, and it costs money.
Yeah.
Sure. But get an outfitter and they are going to want to teach you and tell them beforehand, hey, I'm new to this. I'm purely just coming on this because I want to learn and hopefully get more insight on what hunting is about. And so, and probably like 10 out of 10 times, most of them are going to be completely excited about it and want to help you and teach you all about it.
So if we go hunting on your land, are you going to be our guide?
I can be.
Like, are we going to stalk? Are we going to spot and stalk?
I mean, there's, we have blinds that you can come and sit in. Do you know what a blind is?
I do know what a blind is. I laugh because I'm like, the blind hunting is not hunting. Because my dad's like a deer blind hunter, you know, but it is hunting. I'm just kidding. But
it is.
But I like to like stalk them and like go like hunt.
I think it's kind of boring. Like different, you have to like try all these different types of hunting before you find what you like. Some people like sitting in a blind all day long. I don't mind it, and I think it's great to get kids involved, but it's not my favorite. I like spot and stalk where you can like probably what you did in California. You can do them like on side by sides too, especially if you're. You said you hunted 77,000.
Yeah, but some of the girls got tired of like riding horses all day long, and they did take side by sides, and I was like, okay, that actually kind of looks fun too.
Yeah. So, oh, you asked about the different types of, but you can spot and stalk on the ranch, and I mean,
that's so cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do it. Yeah, I love it.
We got to figure out a day.
Yeah.
Weekend.
Okay, so we're asking all of our guests this one question before they.
Why didn't you warn me so I could get?
Because we are not doing that.
I mean, it's a really easy one. So, what do you not leave your house without, other than your gun? It can't be a gun.
I mean, my phone.
Okay.
Okay, great.
What has everyone else said? I mean, that's kind of my job.
I know. Some girls.
I
don't
leave my house without my job.
Do not leave their house without their lipstick.
Yeah.
Someone said their attitude today. I was like, that's a good one.
I look homeless 99% of the time whenever I'm leaving my house. So I'm like sweatpants,
homeless
no makeup. Homeless chic.
Homeless chic.
Have y'all seen those? It's like the most expensive bra girl. It's like girls who are bras, but you spend $90 on leggings. You spend $100 on skincare. Your hair costs so much.
Well, no, hold on. You're going to need to tell us what a
homeless.
bra is again, because we had this conversation with our resident Gen Zer, and she said that's one of their phrases is bra.
Like bra, like
like bro, like bro. Yeah, like,
like
bro.
a dude girl. Like,
oh, see, she didn't say dude girl.
That's not what Sydney said.
Sydney's
like,
bye, Felicia. No, like a bra, like a, you're one of the boys.
Yeah.
That's all I always took it.
Right.
But I really think she said it was like a different.
Where, Sydney?
Yeah, we're going to get our resident Gen Z back over here.
We need to, I'm
actually,
a millennial.
I want to know if you could use this word. Use the word simp in a sentence.
I'm going to ask you one too.
I hate that I know what it is, and it's probably because of Sydney is the reason I know it. But a simp, like, he's simping hard for her. Like, so
See?
stupid. I hate it. People say that. People also say sus.
Yes.
I don't think she gave us sus yesterday.
Y'all know what sus is? Like suspicious.
They just a brief.
Really just shortened.
They just a brief.
What about?
We just briefed it.
Do you know bury them?
Huh?
See, bury them.
Okay, I have a question. Is a side part chuggy or is a middle part chuggy?
Yeah, you better answer this one carefully.
What is chuggy?
Sydney.
Well, wait, but you're not technically. She's not technically Gen Zer, so
that's
I don't
true.
feel bad that she doesn't know these.
Okay, that's true.
Wait, what is a chuggy?
Chuggy is
outdated.
No, it's like not good.
It's not good. It's outdated. It's
like
our skinny jeans yesterday were dubbed chuggy.
Well, that's awkward.
That's odd. That's all we wear. I know.
Exactly.
I know. Someone the other day told me skinny jeans were like not a thing.
Skinny jeans were like out, and like mom jeans are. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but have you seen what mom jeans look like?
Yeah, where's
they're
your
not
butt?
flattering.
Yeah, I did that already. I think in like the 90s or whatever.
But girls are wearing like straight leg. Some of them I can do. Some of them.
Like this is like the straightest leggest.
Yeah,
but they're
like
cropped.
those.
I can't do a lot of like the straight
like
leg
boot
like straight leg.
Like all the way.
Yeah,
like
with like the dad sneaker, I can't do that. I don't know. I don't understand
it's just
that
not
look.
flattering.
I don't understand what kind of shoes to wear with those pants other than sneakers. But then I feel like I'm back in middle school.
Look, there's always this,
Revolving
evolution in your style where you just get past the point where you don't want to look. You want to look flattering, and know that the styles and the forms that are flattering to you. So it's why you get away from like trendy things and you move towards your classic pieces and your style. And
that's where I'm at right now. Because I'm at like that age where like I'll still shop at Forever 21, but also like Nordstrom.
Yeah.
Spend a good amount of money on one staple piece. But that also makes me cringe.
But you can find something at Forever 21 that's like still flattering, but I feel like the style, and I mean, we all did it. We were in middle school and high school. Like we were so into the trends. Like we didn't care if it made our bodies look bad. Like it wasn't flattering on our body type. We were just like, oh, it's cool. So I'm going to wear it.
We didn't care.
I wear Jinko jeans. Jinkos.
I remember us talking about
Yes,
those.
like Jinko jeans.
What about, this is probably going to really out. You definitely don't know.
What about wearing your boyfriend's pants?
That's the old episode. We're past that. We're past the get to know you episode. Kendall won't know this, but maybe you'll know. But I can't remember the brand, but like the shirts that changed colors when you had them on, like color.
the hyper color.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could like touch it.
It's kind of like a mood
shirt,
but a mood shirt.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do y'all
hyper color.
remember the different color?
Yes, I do remember that.
The nail polish.
Yes, that would change based on your mood. Mine always stayed black.
And how... It makes sense. No, the stretchy shirts. Do y'all... Please tell me y'all remember those.
A stretchy shirt.
Like the slinky... Like
a tube top?
No,
Oh, and
they're
it was
literally like this.
Yes. They were like ruched. They
were
were ruched looking with elastic, and then you would like put it on, and it would like stretch.
Yeah, to your body.
To your body.
Yes.
I mean, I do. I never wore those, but I do remember. Those. But I'm not interested in going back to wearing pants that just aren't flattering on my body. So you will not catch me in mom jeans. I don't care if my skinny jeans are chuggy or not. But
if it makes you, if you look good, you feel good. That's all that matters.
I think that's a part of growing up and maturing. It's like, I don't really care what, I get to the I don't care part in my life.
I'm trying to get to that point because I'm still at the point where I like to stress about every single outfit I wear to like events like this.
But that's different. I think when we're going to events.
Because this is a fashion show.
Right. When we're going to events, outfits have to get picked.
Oh, girls get dressed to impress other girls. Like people think like girls get dressed like for guys and they want to look good for guys. I'm like, no, girls get dressed to look good for other girls.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, 100%. You should see
guys
the fashion.
Can't tell the difference between any of it.
We need to do a man on the street fashion episode here because I've been finding some just some of the girls walking by. I'm like, that's an outfit. That's a fit.
That is an outfit.
What's
wait, hold on, no.
Slay queen.
Slay queen. Yes, queen. What was one of the other ones?
You are not a bra girl.
What was the one that was kind of like vibe? Like it's like a vibe. There was
Sydney,
a word.
We need her back. Yeah. Like it was a whole vibe, mood. Is it aight?
No.
No, aight means like, okay.
Yeah.
Like aight.
Shoot. We're going to have to go back and look at our list.
This is why the Gen Z words are just not for us.
This is why we just need her like right here
Sydney when we need
to pop on and tell us what our words are. So, Kendall, we always love having you on the show. Yeah. You're welcome here anytime. Tell people where they can find you on your YouTube channel and Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah, YouTube is just Kendall Jones. Instagram, Facebook, just type in Kendall Jones and you'll find it there, I'm sure. But yeah.
Awesome. Well, go check her out and give her a follow. And come back anytime.
Perfect. I will. I'll come back.
All right. Well, that's a wrap.
That is a wrap on another YWLS. I'm going to need a few days, weeks of some sleep.
Me too. And get my voice back.
Yes. Well, you didn't completely lose it, which is a first.
That's a first. That's absolutely right. But we hope you guys enjoyed the guests that we had on our show.
We had such a fun time. We were so happy. We always talk about how happy, I always talk about how happy I am to be back, and we're back doing this, but we're also happy to be back doing it live at the Turning Point events because we truly love doing this. And before we sign off for all our times at YWS, we need to give a shout out to Kelly. Thank you so much for supporting our show and buying us each a glass of Veuve. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
And see you guys next time. Don't forget, subscribe, like, leave us a review, all that great stuff. Not Your Average Gun Girl Show and its related companies, Alexo Athletica LLC and Stami Tactical LLC, shares information that may potentially have legal implications for its listeners. A reminder that laws vary for each state, and we encourage listeners to seek local legal advice to understand applicable laws. Any items, services, products, and advice mentioned during the Not Your Average Gun Girl Show should be used at your own discretion in accordance with your local and state laws, and you should follow applicable manufacturer's instructions. Not Your Average Gun Girls, Alexo Athletica LLC, and Stami Tactical LLC cannot be held liable for your actions based on the information shared.